Hi, my name is Jerry, and I would like to invite you to be part of what I believe will be a fun and rewarding journey. In over 20 years of teaching and tutoring math, I'm continually encountering people of all ages who believe they can't do math or that math is useless. It has been my mission to change those perspectives. I believe not only that anyone can do math, but that it doesn't have to be dry, boring, and impractical. A while ago, I began working on a computer game to teach linear relations and quadratics. It was okay, but it still didn't have the gameplay that would really draw a player in. Like most math games I've seen, it was math with a thinly veiled attempt at making it fun. It triggered a process in my mind of finding a way to reverse the paradigm, focus on gameplay, and let math skills be the natural result of engaging, fun, interactive gameplay, which utilizes relatively real-world challenges and puzzles. In Mystery All Through History, the player travels to various locations in different times of history to solve a range of challenges and eventually return with yet another clue to the ultimate mystery. In order to make the game achievable and yet challenging for the widest range of players, each challenge will have 3 levels of difficulty. The beginning level walks the players through the steps needed to achieve the solution, very much like a tutorial, but the player receives minimal points. At the intermediate level, the player is given some hints but must do the measurements, the calculations, and fill in the blank. Solving the intermediate challenge will of course acquire a moderate point value. The master level will provide the players with nothing but a virtual notepad, so the players must know their maths, be able to complete the problem entirely on their own, and of course be rewarded with the highest point value. Here are some example challenges. These are just proof of concepts and not completely finished, but they give a good idea of how the game works. In this first scene, the player needs to reach a monastery at the top of the cliff, to which the only access is this lift. There are numbers which must be found and used to power the lift. At various heights along the cliff are ledges which run across the cliff. On each one of these ledges are various items, rewards, points that we need to collect. Here you can see I collected a number 3. I can use this on the lift to make the lift go up 3 levels. So once I'm on the lift, I open my number panel, select the number 3, and it will rise us up. Each one of these ledges, like I said, has its own challenges, its own pathways, its own rewards. We're going up past level 2 now, and we're coming close to level 3. At level 3 it will stop, and we can get off and go exploring. So along here, right now these are pretty basic ledges, but they will be, of course, enhanced and more clues, things to find along them. Here we can see that there's a -2, so we'll collect the -2 and go back to the lift. At this point we could put in the -2 and it would take us down 2 levels. The more advanced levels will have the motor on the lift reverse directions, in which case in order to go up we need to put in a negative, in order to go down we need to put in a positive, teaching adding and subtracting positive and negative integers. I have found this to be a very effective way for my students to grasp the concepts. In this next scene, we come to an abandoned castle in the desert. The player must get into the castle, but the only way in is to go up a hidden staircase. The key to unlocking the stairs is to find the slope of the staircase. Here we can see that between the 2 steps, it goes up 2 and over 4, which is a slope of 1/2. When the answer is correct, the stairs slide out and the player has a way to continue. So for this level, we need to get across the river. To do so, we have to fall the tree, which means that we need to know the height of the tree and we need to know the width of the river to know which one to fall. I can open the measuring tool, back up away from the tree, and you'll see that in the scope I have several different measurements. On the top I have my compass heading, which will be handy when we need to measure the width of the river. On the side I have my inclination for measuring the height of the tree, and at the bottom I have distance from the tree. I can click at the bottom of the tree, drag to the top, and release. When I do that, on the left here it shows the solution, it shows the diagram, the calculations, and actually calculates the height of the tree for you. This of course is a beginner one, so basically like a tutorial, but then this will teach you how to do it for more advanced levels. The long-term goal is to create a massive multiplayer online environment where students are rewarded for helping each other and knowledge is a valuable commodity. This will take learning to a whole new level. Teacher tools will also be implemented, giving teachers an incredibly powerful resource for engaging students. The teachers will be able to set up challenges within their classrooms and monitor each student's progress. They will also be able to set up their classroom as a team to challenge other classes. I believe that the potential impact of Mystery Altered History is huge. It can make the connection between the theoretical and practical, and players can have fun doing it. There are a variety of ways you can get involved, which are listed in the perks section of the Indiegogo website. I realize that not everyone can contribute financially, and that is just fine, but any help in spreading the word would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching.